Grüße aus Berlin. This one's for Lucian, and I'm a bit crazy like this sometimes. I'm here visiting a friend. Sometimes you can get really cheap deals on the flights within Europe. It's only an hour and a half away, so here I am in Berlin. Used to live in Germany, so I really like it. Here at Checkpoint Charlie, and as you can see, it's nowadays a tourist attraction. This used to be the most famous border crossing during the Cold War between East and West Germany. And today we are doing a snus review from here. We are today looking at Thunder Ultra Strong Raspberry Portion. So that should work with being in Berlin, needs something ultra strong. The capital of cool, right here. I really like this place. And I'm here to not just film a snus review, but of course do something else as well. Stone Brewing from San Diego has actually opened a brewery here in Berlin, so we're going to try some of their beers here. Just released a couple of months ago, so it's fresh. First time you get like an American craft brewer, fresh beer made in Europe actually. So we're going to try that later. So for this snus, it might not be very Berlin, being raspberry, not being that edgy maybe, but it's unconventional, and Berlin is pretty unconventional as well. This one has 22 portions in it. The portions are 0.9 gram portions and really high nicotine on this guy. We're looking at 22 milligrams per gram, which should be about 19.8 milligrams per portion. And the catch lid is a small one. Maybe one day they will all go over to make the big ones. The portions are really moist. It's made by V2 Tobacco, and they seem to make these really moist portions. There you go, guys. So we'll see if it's really highly extracted, because it's a strong snus, so that normally happens, doesn't it? It's alright, sort of plumped up. You have to work on it a little bit like that, and yeah, it's really moist. In it goes. Yeah, it's really highly extracted, this one. It's like a raspberry lemonade, or like a Ribena maybe. So more like that than any sort of pick and mix sweets, I would say. Not completely unnatural, but it reminds me of a liquid, I guess. And if it's really moist, then it probably will feel like a liquid as well. So I'll use the whole can up, and I'll return to you in the second part of this review from another landmark of Berlin. See you then. So in the second part of this review, our reviewer is a little bit worse for wear. 30 hours in Berlin is taking its toll. Let's face it, it's not one of his better ones. At least he got some proper food to help him along. Completely failing to mention the strength of an ultra-strong snus, which is strong, but he still managed to double barrel it at times. He would also like to mention Jakobsson's Strong Melon as a reference for its extract levels and sweetness being the closest in character he's had, but he probably prefers the Jakobsson's. So, please ignore most of his ramblings, but enjoy the view. Hi guys, day 2 here in Berlin. I can feel that mass of beer Paulaner that I had yesterday in my head. We're here at the Brandenburger Tor, the Brandenburg Gate, which during the Cold War, 61 to 89, the wall was just around this area. Couldn't really get through here, but obviously now you can. So I've been using the Thunder Ultra Strong Raspberry Portion, and this one is stocked by snus24.com. It's the really strong version. You know, Thunder only makes strong snoozes. This is the Ultra Strong range, which is the strongest of their snoozes. I think there is a raspberry portion in the extra strong range as well, which is not quite as strong, but still strong. And it's an original portion. And I like original portions, but they can be a little bit too moist maybe. And I find these pretty moist, like with the frosted I had as well. They kind of start running a lot, which initially, I must say, I kind of like the smell. I thought it's quite natural. It reminds me more of a lemonade summery drink than it does of pick and mix sweets. So that's nice. So initially I like the taste. I would say it's sort of a snus you can use after dinner as a dessert snus, but after a while it gets a little bit soggy and it starts running, gets a little bit cloying. It's not massively sweet, but it's also, it's not a traditional snus at all. You don't get any tobacco taste, you don't get any salt really. It's just a relatively nice raspberry, a lot of the raspberry taste coming through like a lemonade, but it starts getting a little bit soggy and it's almost like drinking a lemonade. So it's one of those snuses that actually gone a little bit worse for me throughout the can. Initially it's quite a nice taste, but it gets a little bit cloying after a while. I couldn't use it all the time, but as an after dinner snus, why not? It's okay. So for the rating of this one, I would say for me it's sort of in between. I'll go 5 out of 10 on that one. And now we will, go out in the rain again. It's not the best weather today, but that kind of goes with a Berlin feel, really. In a way, it's that sort of place it's pretty cool. I really like it. And yeah, see you in the next review, guys. Thanks for watching. Bis bald.